Hey guys, your Grandpa John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video. Today's video, what we're going to be talking about is going to be Bane Wrath. No Man's Land, Bane Wrath. This is usually the bane of our existence. See what I did there? See what I did there? We're getting close to drawing the winners from the shards video. Make sure you guys go watch my video where I talk about guild versus environment coming and the giveaway. It's in the title of the video. I think I posted it on Sunday. Go watch that video. Go follow the instructions so you get entered in. We will be drawing the winners from that video the day after this video is released. I think that'll probably be Wednesday. We will draw them. I'm going to try to do it live on stream. We'll see. But I will be drawing them then. You'll have 2 days after that to claim your prize. If not, I will give your codes away to stream. So definitely make sure you go watch that last video and then watch this video. It's going to be about Bane Wrath, how to make this team go fast. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not using any of these teams that are on this formation list. And it's pretty quick. Stay tuned. All right, so on the thought process of the whole, the Fire Lizard video I did, let's go ahead and let's talk about Bane's Wrath. Now, this one is one of those, this is the most loathed dungeon in the world. As you see here, no one likes doing this. There's a few comps that people use. Notice the percentage here, most played formations. Notice there's no set formation that everyone uses, right? Like everyone just kind of brings in whatever they can and they call it a day. It's annoying because she's got this stupid counter that can't be dispelled, so you have to like 12 stacks of block to this character. So you gotta basically hit her enough times to dispel it. It's rough. It's really rough. What I've figured out and what I like to do is I've figured out a composition that seems to work pretty good at getting it done. Now, I've tweaked some characters. Unfortunately, I think I tweaked them a little too much. Imogen no longer one-shots the waves, which she was doing with the spell. I think that has something to do with like my Thomas's stats is a little lower right now because of playing in the Dawn Guard. It definitely hurt my my overall average. I think if I were to bring Thomas's stats up just a little bit, because right now he's only rocking like 3,500 attack and crit damage is super low. I think if I can get his attack up just a smidge more, it'd probably work better. Let's go ahead and show you guys the run and explain to you what I'm doing and what I'm trying to achieve with this. So first things first is we're going to do the spell. Now Scarlet places that spell and that's going to go off her attack and boom, first wave done, gone, right? Super quick, super easy. Now she's going to go again, place defensive down. Notice the counter, right? So we're using a team ally attack here. So the wolf is going, Imogen's going. We're doing multi-hitters, which is essentially what we're trying to do, right? Imogen procced there and there. Now Jacob's going to come in here. He's going to use his ulti, which then synergizes because he's always going to have at least 2 rage with his team. Knocks down the shield on the Bane's Wrath. Now we're stacking up the bleeds. It doesn't really matter because we're going to essentially one-shot this boss with this one round. I wish it would go faster and that way you wouldn't have this like animation delay. But it is kind of quick in my opinion. I mean, most people struggle with Bane Wrath to where it takes forever. I'm doing it in about 49 seconds. I want to say about a minute's the average. But it seems to work really well. And the only thing that I don't like about this particular combination is I do have Thomas in Curse Gear. I could probably take him out of Curse Gear. I think it would still work appropriately. And we could try it, honestly, because I don't notice that he does an actual Curse proc here. But sometimes, depending on what the stats are, we don't actually land that, which is kind of a bummer. And that's what this is what happens, right? This is the result of not having enough damage on those certain characters. Is we end up with this whole, we wasted an ulti here. We're still going to knock down the shields. However, we're going to be really at the mercy of like basically how much overall damage can they do when we get to that second round, because notice we dropped the shield again, right? Drop the shield, it's nice, we're good. Counterattack, I think we're still going to be fine. I don't think we actually had to have that defensive down, but it just makes it super easy because then we know we're always guaranteed a win. But the reason why this works is because we're bringing Imogen in as a counter or as a joint attacker with Scarlet as a joint attack with the wolf, along with Jacob, who also does, Basically, Jacob picks one character within the lineup. As long as that character takes a turn, he also takes a bonus turn with them, and which allows his rage counter to go up, and then allows him to do joint attacks when we're trying to burst down the shield. So this means you can knock down those 12 turns super fast in one round with these synergy teams. Hector is another one who'd be really good for this. Garel works pretty good for this. That'd be about it. I don't know that I'd bring in another one, honestly, because what's going to happen is they're going to waste a lot of their ultimates and they're wasting a lot of their abilities trying to break down the shield. And then the shield's going to come down. They're going to be left with like their A2s and their basic abilities. So you're not going to get a whole lot of damage. But however, this team here, I've been using honestly forever now, and it seems to work super, super well. Now, you don't have to have an Imogen. You could bring in any other type of joint attack champion. It does work well. I like Imogen. I'm a big Imogen fan. A lot of you guys know this. But as long as you bring in another joint attack character, like Marion Shadowblood works well for this. It's only a 30% chance to proc the joint attacks, which is kind of a bummer. But you don't have to have all of them proc. Like you'll notice, like 9 out of 10 times we're bursting down the shield here without using all of Jacob's abilities, right? Like most of the time it's not down to like, so right there it's already down. Now Jacob's going to use his ability, so it's already come down, so we don't have to land every single joint attack for it to work. So that's why like bringing in a Marion Shadowblood would work. MSB, she works great for it, and definitely worth using, because you know you get 30% proc, chances are you'll get it. Put some characters in curse gear, that'll also help you burst it down, because you don't need a whole lot, right? As long as you're bringing in Jacob, Thomas, Scarlet, you're getting a lot of joint attack characters that are going to synergize together, and this is just going to allow you to just destroy them. Like we just did 3 battles in under 3 minutes. I think that is 100% a win. I know a lot of people out there, and myself included, back when I was trying to farm this just to get all my abilities done, like Mythasia sat without abilities forever because Bane Wrath, such a plague. When I say such a plague, I mean it's terrible. But, and notice like these compositions people are using, these are great comps, but these are not like speed teams. These aren't speed teams. Like these aren't, oh, we're gonna immediately burst it down and get it done. Like they're not under like, I don't think any of these do it under a minute, to be honest with you. Maybe one. But this is like, it's just a plague. So hopefully by me showing you my composition, that'll help you get yours down to a minute, so that way you can go do it. Like, you know, you want to go have all these wonderful wood champions that no one ever wants to glyph out. Like you want to have Mythasia, get her abilities done. I don't use my Mythasia, but I have her abilities done. You want to be able to go in and get Gengelos. If you have a Gengelo, you got to do his abilities. You got to live in there, and you don't want to. Like a lot of people sit on Desmond because they're like, I don't want to go do his abilities. I mean, these characters need their abilities done. And as you saw there, that was super fast. So just think, if you can do that on level 9 that quick, you can just go even faster on the ones below it, right? It's worth the time. It's worth the investment. I hope this helped you. I hope this allows you to speed run this Bane Wrath that is the bane of all of our existence. And I hope this video helped you. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Peace.